What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Vengeance Overload. Today we're gonna have some fun. I'm messing with the mage. It's my favorite class, and I'm being arcane, which is my favorite spec of the mage. And although that fire is really overpowered right now, I just prefer arcane because of the maneuverability, which I heard a while back that they were going to get away with or do away with that when it comes to Shadowlands. And so that's the only reason that I haven't really done a video on it yet, or really been playing him very much, is because I heard that they were going to get rid of all his blinks. And I thought about, I'm going to lose my Ripple in Space, I'm going to lose Shimmer, I'm going to lose Displacement, I'm going to go back to Blink every 20 seconds, and I don't want to just do that, spam over here Arcane Blast, Arcane Missiles, and then Blink, Arcane Blast, and I know it's going to be a little bit more to it than that, but I prefer, being able to blink around 5 times and just piss everybody off. It's funny. Um, Plus, I rely on that. I'm a mage. I'm a caster. I get interrupted. I'm going to get CC'd. I'm also, not very bulky. And I'm small, like always. But anyways, that's the only reason. But I'm back, and my laptop is running a little bit smoother than it has been lately. And I'm excited about that. Don't know how I got turned around, but we're going to try to do a battleground. I'm going to run through some talents. My gear, which there's not much to this gear on here. Like I said, I haven't really been playing with him, not really messing around with him at all. So we're just going to really just do some PvP and see if we can mess around with some people and just have some fun. And this is going to be my first video in I don't even know how long. It was about like a week ago. But anyways, number 5 video, gonna be mage. We're gonna have some fun. Real quick, while I got a minute before this battleground pops and before I start a fight. Talents, I'm arcane. I do arcane familiar. Usually I was arcane or amplification. When clear cast, arcane missiles fires an additional missile. So it's just a little bit extra damage. But I got to thinking about arcane missiles altogether, and I'm using arcane empowerment still for my PvP, which I don't know if I want to swap that out with something else. I'm going to look into them. But right now it does look like maybe Master of Escape, Mass Invisibility. I use that when I go fire. Temporal Shield, it depends really. This one is the one that's like, it's my variable when I go into arenas and battlegrounds. These two, rewind time, is definitely a keep until Shadowlands at least, because that's going to help me with my maneuverability. Torment the Weak is also going to help me. It's a keep always, because like I said, you gotta put the distance between you. You're ranged. Plus you can slow multiple targets now, not just the one, and it's got a longer range to do it. But anyways, back to the regular talents. I got Shimmer. I don't know how long we're gonna have that. Like Shadowlands comes out in, I think it's like November usually. But when it comes out, I know they're getting rid of it. I don't know what's going to be replaced there. Once that comes out, I'm sure I'll pick something like that. You can spam arcane missiles, which I'll get into that here in a minute. It's not good. Okay. But anyways, so I got Arcane Familiar, I got Shimmer, Incanter's Flow. I used to run Rune of Power all the time. The only reason I changed it is because it's got a 40-second recharge. That's great for bursting. So depending on what kind of a match I'm in, I'm doing arenas right now. I don't have time to just throw Rune of Powers down all the time. They're just going to interrupt that, and a Rune of Power a lot of times in arenas, you got to run. You got to keep running, so I'm not going to be able to stay within those 8 yards. Battlegrounds and rated battlegrounds, that's a whole different story. I would definitely take Rune of Power for those. But Incanter's Flow is great for arenas, which is what this build right here is for. Right now, charged up, given, immediately grants you 4 arcane charges. And you are always going to want arcane charges up, because that just increases the damage to like what, 42,000, 55,000 when I have that. But anyways, like 42,000 base, and it's going to be a lot lower for 0 arcane charges. And when you throw this and you're running Chrono Shift, it's going to give you that extra speed. It's going to reduce them. So that's how you're going to waste them, is when you use Arcane Barrage. But anyways, so you can be spamming Arcane Blast, throw that, charge up, and get right back to Arcane Blasting with full damage output. Again, Chrono Shift, it's that instant. It just helps you, your Arcane Barrage. You're going to now implement your Arcane Barrage in there more often, and it's going to be more coming, like you're going to get more from your Arcane Barrage instead of just that little bit of damage. These ones right here, I don't really, they don't compare to this right to me. And for everybody it's different, but like the build I have, I like Chrono Shift. When I go fire, I usually do Ring of Frost in arenas, and possibly what is it, like Scorching Speed or whatever for the other one. Touch of the Magi. Increase Arcane Blast has a 10% chance to apply Touch of the Magi, accumulating 15% of the damage you deal to the target for 8 seconds, and then exploding for that amount of arcane damage to the target and all nearby enemies. So you'll see this little beam will just come flying down on one of your targets, whoever you're focusing when you're spamming Arcane Blast. And as soon as you see that little, it's like a ring, like a purple ring slap around him, you want to go ahead and spam as much damage to him as you can when you're focusing him. And hopefully you're focusing heals and flag carriers, so it's really, really important to go ahead and spam, like throw your burst at him when that happens. Time Anomaly, which is what happened when you guys saw I had my Arcane Power for 6 seconds. It randomly can grant me like 4 arcane charges, and I think I just saw a... Am I bad for killing Louis? I don't think so. But anyways, it has a chance to... Okay, I can see. Oh, they're big. But anyways, it has a chance to give me arcane power for like 6 seconds, grant me 4 arcane charges, or it gives me evocation for like 6 seconds or something. Not 6 seconds, but it gives me like... So it gives me like a good bit of mana, and you want that. It just did it again. Gave me that mana back. Anyways, that's it for the regular talents, and I already went through here. Gladiator's Medallion as usual, and I've never really used these. I've tried them out, and I just prefer Arcane Medallion. I get Gladiator's Medallion. Arcane Medallion. Gladiator's Medallion. I prefer it because I have my choice. You know, it's my choice what I trinket out of, and I think most people run that. And then, again, War Mode, you gotta have that on. Get that extra experience in PvP, doing World Quest, whatever, radio collecting. Or just come over here to Goldshire or Stormwind and mess some people. And, man, I kind of feel guilty. Nah. We're gonna come over here to... Do I want to go to the gate, or do I want to go... Am I bad for killing lobies? Yeah, that's not a lobie. Oh, he wants to fight too. No, sir. No, don't do it. Don't do it, dude. Okay, great. Now it's going down. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to try, that did not work. I've got like 4 or 5 people on me. Golly. Hey, Friday night outside storm when it gets crazy like that. And I think I'm in the queue for a random battleground, right? Okay. No. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this. And I'm going to start recording again once I get into the battleground, because this video has taken a little bit long. I have 800 meters to run, and then I'm going to get into the battleground, and I will see you guys there. Peace out. Alright, and we are in the battleground now. And one real quick pointer, as I told you guys before, since I went from like World PvP and stuff like arenas to a battleground, I went ahead and I'm going to take Rune of Power now, because I am in here and I've got some teams, I've got a little bit of support, I've got heals possibly. And also I'm going to be in like team fights, so I'm not going to get 100% focused. And if you want a little tip on how to not get focused as an arcane mage, is avoid arcane missiles as much as possible. That's why you want to buff up your arcane blast as much as you can. So go ahead and stack versatility and mastery, and if you can, throw a little bit of haste in there. But versatility and mastery is what you really want. Also, make sure you got those arcane charges, you got charge up and stuff like that, because when you're using arcane blast, it's a very tiny little thing. Oh man, they went ahead and lost it already, but it's a little tiny explosion that happens on you, and you can't really notice it unless you're looking for it. Like especially in their team fight, AoEs, like say a warrior's like Blade Storming or something like that right on him, he's not gonna notice anything but the Blade Storm. But through a Blade Storm, through a Blizzard or Rain of Fire or anything going on, one thing that's really eye-catching is the arcane missiles coming from an Arcane Mage. And as soon as they see their health hit about half life and they notice the Arcane Missiles, even if they're at full health, the first thing they go ahead and switch to do, and the first thing they're going to notice and want to get at, is the Arcane Mage, because they know you're there. And so that's just like a quick pointer out. It's really helpful. Like, you just spam this as much as you can. Arcane Blast, Arcane Blast. And the only time I really try to use Arcane Missiles is when they're procced for like the special stuff. Like, he don't even notice that I'm just over here taking chunks. Like, the mage, he doesn't even know I'm hitting him right now. Go ahead and use that real quick. Use a speed boost. I want to catch this boy. I want to kill. And we have a warlock in here that is just racking up damage. He is insane. And wow, I am dealing chunks. And he probably doesn't even realize that I'm the one over here destroying him. He's got heals somewhere. I don't even know how big he is, but get off me, boy. I wonder if that's his heals right there. No, the priest isn't a healer either. No. Arcane Blast just, and that was actually, that little ring you saw go down, that was actually my touch of the Magi, whatever you want to call it. But as soon as that goes down, you spam everything you got into that one target. Slow down, buddy. Slow down. No. No. And when you stack this, yeet. And I've got 20 seconds, but I'm going to go ahead and build it up anyways. The arc charged up is really, really nice because I don't have to sit here and cast like 3 seconds. Finally notice it. Oh man, Arcane Mage is just fun. Here's a healer. There he is. $37,000. Golly. Here we go. Now we're gonna get pushed. Don't get off me. Oh my god. Okay, they got me here. Oh man. Oh man, I'm hoping we can actually pace it to even half. I got a little carried away there. We got 3, so we're winning. And I cannot look at my stats. I'm not going to be able to look at the stats until the end of the game because I got this little thing right here just blocking it. It's annoying. I'm going to go Lumber Mill. Hopefully this match doesn't last too long. But I do want to deal some damage. And I'm not lying. Arcane Mage is just fun. I can't tell you how many times it's taken. Like, I've got my full, like, burst of somebody, like the Shaman Lust or something like that. I got Bloodlust. And it's just insane damage through the roof. Arcane Blast is just, oh, it's beautiful. And they don't even know that it's you most of the time. Most of the time they just think that it's the melee person like a rogue or somebody up there on them. And they'll focus him and they'll just leave you out of the picture. Unless they see me like throwing my arcane missiles, then they turn immediately at me. Which I think it's understandable. Like if I see an arcane mage, I'm not going to let him just sit there. It's the same thing with like a fire mage. Like Greater Pyroblast just come out of nowhere. First thing you do, just go find him. Here we go. Like he has no idea. Okay, he got me. Like I'm just like, it's not, there's no motion from me to him. It's just right there, just on him. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Okay, so now we can come over here and get him. Yeeet. Yeah, that's the only right there. That what happened right there. I don't like that. Like I used my Rune of Power and then it's just. Try it again right here. Hopefully they stay put right here. He's almost gone. There we go. Okay. Hey, he's. That. Can't steal that. Okay. But once again, we're all the way over here. It's a pretty quick match. I mean, 10 minutes isn't too bad. Just try to chill right here. You might notice it now. There's nothing going on up there. No. Okay, well. Ah. Oh no. Okay, well, I mean, they're on the way here, so I'm still gonna get another fight in there. Yep, they're on the way here. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Arcane Familiar actually has been helping me out. I've noticed it, and when I first started doing it back in Legion, it wasn't too big of a like noticeable difference, but it has been for me lately. I've noticed that. I'm gonna try. Yes, it worked. Okay, so I've got all my bros. Lay that down. Just chunks, 95,000 crit right there, twice, 3 times. That's just insane. Slow down, buddy. And the speed boost through the roof also. Oh no. No. Surprise! I'm over here again. I think they're just giving it in. What is going on over here? Okay. Yeah, it looks like we got one last. Oh, wow, that hit hard. And I'm just trying. I wish I had a little bit more mastery and a little bit more versatility. Slow down, buddy. What's greater Pyro Blast? Like, those are so annoying. I play Fire Mage every once in a while when some of my buddies want me to, and it's awesome. I love it. It's so fun just casting them. But I feel like every time you're in like a battleground, they just come out of nowhere. Just like it's like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Like all the time, you'll just be like he won't be in the movie at all, and then just out of nowhere he comes and like kills the velociraptor or kills the bad guy in the last. It's just like nowhere. Just same thing with greater power blast. It's such a huge game changer, and like it just instantly happens. Let's see if I can spam this. What I love is nobody's really focused me that much unless I got by myself. He's so close. Okay, there we go. He doesn't even know I'm here again. They're mind controlling people. Okay, that's helpful. We're about to win. We're about to win. One more cast. One more cast. Or kill. Okay, there we go. Just random, but was I second? Wow, I did. No, I wasn't second. I wasn't 11 million. That was him. Okay, so I was right up there with some of the a little bit of the better people. Which Arcane Mage. Most people, and I'm again like you got to remember, I'm not like the biggest mage either, and I'm over here just chilling, having some fun. And it's fun. Like that's what it's about. Like PvP, you don't got to be the best. You don't have to like always get the victory, but it is Arcane Mage is really fun. Like I'm not gonna make this up. Arcane Mage is like my favorite class. I've been playing it since back in Legion. I just had to switch them up once I realized that I was gonna lose all my blinks when it came down to Shadowlands here in November, but I mean, I can still chill with him now, and I'm gonna try to do it later in Shadowlands. When Shadowlands comes out, first one, I guarantee the first one I'll have level 60 and be messing with is gonna be the mage. I'll try to figure it out, try to find my groove, and see if I can mess with it. If I can't, then I'm gonna have to, just let it go for a little bit and see if they can bring him back. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. It's gonna be fun. I'm chilling. You guys, just hop on board. Let's just chill. I mean, peace out. Till next time, guys.